Starting in April, I decided to replay every single From Software game, except for Demon's Souls, to get myself ready for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC. I had planned to do something similar to this last year before Elden Ring came out, but my computer sort of exploded, so we're doing it now. In the last video of this series, we got through Undead Asylum, braved the hordes in Undead Burg, died to a dragon a few times, and took down a whopping 4 bosses, including the dreaded Capra Demon, who dropped us a key to our next location, the Depths. If you enjoyed this episode, by the way, feel free to check out some of my other content, including the last episode of this exact series. Relevant links in the description down below. Let's get started. First, after opening the doors back to the Depths, I decided to activate a shortcut that goes back to Firelink and find a vendor who sells me some really useful things like poison arrows and antidotes for enemy poison. This stuff will be really useful later, so I spend some souls to level up and then make my way into the Depths for real this time. The first section of this area can catch you off guard if you're playing a little loose, which is why I unlocked the shortcut in the first place. Torch-wielding undead can do insane damage without any chance to fight back. More dogs to make you bleed to death, and then these big butcher things with way more HP than they should have. Thankfully, they have this big slamming attack that they do into the ground, which lets you easily wrap around behind them to get a backstab, so I'm able to take care of these with little issue. Then I fall down this hole. There's Estes soup. Can I drink? No. Can I break? No. Worst game. Worst Dark Souls game. Oh, no, this was correct. Right. Big rat. There are actually 2 ways to progress in this area, but I sort of forgot about the other one, so we decided to go for the big rat. And by that, I mean I avoid it, because I really just want to get to the bonfire in this area before I try actually looking around for stuff. I find myself in a series of long corridors with rats and pitfalls everywhere, and there are also these guys who shoot magic while trying to kill rats. I find that pretty rude, so I decided to kill him as well. And then I make my way through some more corridors and come out to this small sewer area with more rats, and then open the door to the bonfire. And then this happens. Oh my god. That shit makes me feel old. Well, okay. We're resting and doing that again. This game sucks. I get lost in the sewers for a bit, run out to go repair my weapon. If you've only ever played the other From Software games, then it's important to note here that at the moment, I have to run wherever I want to go. I can't just teleport between bonfires. It's a little annoying, but it's whatever. I'll be able to do it relatively soon. And then we get back to the Depths. After looking around everywhere I can, I decide to drop down these pitfalls in the sewers as I can't really find anywhere else to go, and lo and behold, that's the correct way. Pro tip though, you see these like bug-eyed frog things I'm killing? These are basilisks. They're freaky, and they shoot out this mist-like stuff that applies a status called Curse to you. If the bar fully fills up, you die. Straight up. You turn to spiky rocks and you die. It's really messed up. Thankfully, the developers put in this really cool mechanic where the basilisks never turn around. You guys don't know how to turn around, bro. What? You good? Nah, I'm just kidding. This game's broken. I make my way further in, and then I get invaded by this guy. And then I embarrass him. F*** you, Kirk. What a loser. Oh, he's still alive. There we go. Oh. Man, I really tried hard right there. I nearly get eaten by a massive silly putty, unlock the door that goes back to the bonfire, and then get ready to face this area's boss. So I'll just be straight and say that this boss took me a couple of tries. I'll chalk it up to being rusty, as I beat him my first try when I first played this game, but the multiple deaths actually give me a chance to talk more about something. First though, watch this cutscene. You said I could also summon Lord Chick. Well, I didn't see it anywhere. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my god, he's so cool! He's so cool, bro. He's so cool! Alright, that's pretty sick, right? Like, the Gaping Dragon is objectively a badass boss fight. But that's actually part of the reason why Dark Souls 1 is my least favorite Dark Souls game. That sounds weird, but just give me a second to explain. think about the bosses we've fought so far. You have the Asylum Demon, the Taurus Demon, the Belfry Gargoyles, and the Capra Demon. When I think of From Software games, I tend to think of the bosses. It's the first thing that comes into my mind. You know, when you mention Bloodborne, people think of Ludwig, of Maria, of Father Gascoigne. When you mention Dark Souls 3, they think of the Dancer, they think of Edex Gundyr, you know, stuff like that. These are battles against adversity that are meant to challenge you in different ways and feel epic at the same time. I personally do not feel like Dark Souls 1's lived up to that fantasy most of the time. First, let's talk about the tutorial boss, Asylum Demon. If you manage to land the plunging attack unlike I did in this run, then you're basically just fighting a slow-moving boss who is already half health when you even really start. Compare that to Dark Souls 3, which has an epic 2-part boss fight, or Bloodborne, which pits you up against the freaking gigantic cleric beast. Those fights feel awesome and difficult, whereas the Asylum Demon's just kind of punk. And then you have the Taurus Demon, which is just the simple steps of climb a ladder, plunge, and then do that over and over again. The gargoyles are at least more akin to what I would expect from a From Software game. The arena's cool, the fight's decently hard if you do it by yourself. But then you have the Capra Demon. Like, yeah, as I said in the last episode, it's hard as hell, but it's just not epic or, like, grandiose in any way. He has, like, 3 attacks, and is generally just annoying to fight rather than being fun or hard or cool. I know I'm pushing this point quite a bit, and it feels like I'm probably taking away a bit from what the point of this video is, but I feel like this is important to talk about. Especially when they just suddenly pull out a boss like Gaping Dragon, which again is objectively one of the most badass looking bosses in the entire franchise. He's huge, he looks awesome, and the fight can be hard if you're stupid like me and don't dodge properly. Anyway, my main point is that a lot of the bosses in Dark Souls 1 are just strange and feel off, especially in the earlier portions of the game. Not as much as the bosses in Dark Souls 2, granted, but we'll talk about that game when we get there. Anyway, I summon my trusty buddy Solaire, and we take down the dragon. It annoys me that it plays this stupid cut. Okay, I was like, it's not letting me skip. It annoys me that it plays the dumb cutscene every single freaking time. Okay, Solaire, I need you to not stand so that you get run over by this thing, like you're literally doing right now. Oh my god. Oh, I'm out of lightning. I really wish my family would just, like, not make so many fucking noises. Solaire, pull aggro. Good job. Solaire, pull aggro. See, the other attempts weren't allowed to go well because Solaire died in the first one, and in the second one, and the second and third ones he wasn't there, so they just weren't allowed to go well. No, Solaire, if you die, I can't complete it. Solaire, no! No! I don't think I can do this without you. Oh fuck, I was joking, but hold on, let me actually not hit real quick. Okay, there we go. With the Gaping Dragon down, we've obtained the key to Blighttown, probably by pulling it out of the hole where its tail used to be, but instead of heading straight there, I decided to take a different course of action. You may have noticed, but during the Gaping Dragon failed attempts, I was getting one-shot from near full health, so I decided to go clear out a couple optional areas to get a bit more levels in me before heading down to Blighttown. So I run all the way back to where Andre is, and then head down into the basement to fight this giant freak of nature. So yeah, I'm really trying to decide on if I want to fight this thing or not. Got him. First try. Let's go, actually. That makes me super happy with myself. Oh, yeah. Good lord. Whew. Okay, I feel really happy right now. As you can tell from my reaction that I had at the time, this guy gave me a ton of trouble when I first played this game. And while I definitely could have just avoided him, I really wanted the Demon Titanite that he drops. I'll be using that to upgrade a weapon that we'll be getting later. Now that the Titanite demon is dead, we make our way through Darkroot Garden, killing a few bush monsters, and then knocking down an invisible wall to get another bonfire. I pass through a fog gate and enter yet another area I once had difficulty with the first time around, but this time, I'm a veteran. The difficulty of this part comes from a few things. First, the well-disguised bush monsters that you can miss if you aren't ready for them. Second, there are these giant golems that can cast slow magic on you if you're not careful. And third, there's this really one specific section where there's like 4 bush monsters and 2 golem guys, and it's just really frustrating if you're not expecting it. The most important thing in this area is to just take it slow. That's pretty much the overall vibe of Dark Souls 1, is just to be slow, be patient, but this area specifically is extremely rough if you aren't being careful. Also, a fun thing to note is that for the golem guys, you don't even really need a dodge roll to deal with them. Just walking in a circle, like right up against them, they can't hit you. They have no turn radius. It's very strange for a Dark Souls game. Normally the enemies have some sort of turnaround hit attack, you know, so you can't just cheese them from behind, but these guys just kind of don't. I don't know, it's weird. These guys don't feel like they belong in this game, but, you know, it's whatever. Oh, really? Now, look, even when he does this, his turning radius is so slow, I can just... Like, it's so weird. He's such a weird enemy. Once the area is cleared out, I decided to take out the boss of the area, the Moonlight Butterfly. This boss can be really annoying if you do it by yourself, especially if you're running a melee build, so instead I just summon a friend and let them carry the whole boss for me. Alright, Beatrice, time to pull your weight. Hi, Mari. Thanks for coming in, opening my door, and leaving. Appreciate it. Just letting noise into my room. Fucking dog, bro. Come on, Beatrice. Yeah, let's go. I knew this boss wouldn't take very long to get to. It's Sif that I'm more worried about. Alright, come on, you dumbass butterfly. Where are you? There it is. Get it, Beatrice. Beatrice, shoot him. Nice. What? Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. Okay. Nice job, let's go. I helped. I helped. Let's go, Beatrice. Yeah. As you can see, this boss can be really frustrating if you're playing a melee build, as the butterfly rarely lands on the bridge and doesn't really give you much time to actually damage it. The lasers it shoots do a ton of damage and can sometimes be hard to dodge. If you're really struggling, then just do what I did and summon Beatrice, the friendly magician, to carry you throughout the entire fight. Then, I decided to do something extremely stupid. I run back to Andre and buy an item called the Crest of Artorias, which opens this little door next to the bonfire we got earlier. The area beyond this door is a little bit harder than what we're supposed to be dealing with right now. Normally people use this area to cheese out enemies and farm souls, as you can see me trying to do here. Hold on, I'm absolutely forgetting how to do this. I just died. Ring revival. I still have the sacrifice ring on. No! See ya. And see ya. Oh. Hard stuff. I thought about just staying and doing this to get leveled up, but then I had a really stupid idea. Currently, I am level 31, As the internet my viewers told me, the recommended level for the boss in this area is about 45 to 60. Basically, I'm just setting myself up for failure. But I kind of just wanted to try it. And to my surprise, the first attempt was... Hold on, wait, the ring. No, I wanted the ring! Okay, it was bad. Now that I've embarrassed myself by getting distracted by material possessions, let's actually talk about the boss. Sif is one of the more iconic bosses in the Souls franchise, and I mean, like, why wouldn't she be? It's a giant dog with a sword in its mouth. As you can see from the first attempt, the main issues I deal with are her quick mobility and high damage. Basically, she fast and she hit hard. But strangely, no matter how many times I failed, I never really got frustrated. Challenging myself to beat this boss at a weaker state than I was meant to was exhilarating. This is the real reason I love playing these types of games. Rising to a challenge and overcoming it. That's what makes me happy. That's fine. Ah. Heal. Even if you get hit, just heal. Focus on healing. Okay. Yes, just glitch out. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Heal. Focus on that. Good. Oh shit. Heal. Oh my god, that was lucky. Heal again. No, that was way too early. Fuck me. Heal again. Yes! 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 Oh! Get annihilated! With Sif down, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I know it seems like we didn't make much progress story-wise, but don't you worry. In the next episode, we will be heading down to Blighttown to ring the second Bell of Awakening and really get the quest moving. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. The response to the first episode of this series was insane. was really awesome. I super appreciate all you guys taking your time out to watch it and enjoy it and like it and comment. It was awesome. And we definitely saw an uptick in the channel overall after that video came out, so that's great. I hope you guys will continue to support this series. I plan to make this once per week-ish. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you want to watch the last episode of this series, like if you didn't catch the first episode, you're just seeing this one for the first time, I have it linked down in the description, so you can go watch that. Also, we do other stuff on the channel. Currently, we are playing through a game called Pokemon Reborn, which is a Pokemon game, but it's super hard. We are doing a shiny lock of it. We have to like strategize pretty much for every fight. Very difficult, very fun, lots of crazy story going on. It's a super long series. We're almost done with it. But episode 42, 41, 42, one of those two numbers went up earlier this week. And then we are also just started playing through Resident Evil 2. Alan, the guy who I do the Let's Play stuff with, is very not great with horror games. So playing through horror games with him is always fun. So we just finished a Dead Rising 3 playthrough, and now we're playing Resident Evil 2, the remake. So that's awesome. And then on top of that, I stream on this YouTube channel. I've been trying to do it more often, but I've been having some internet issues, so I haven't been able to do stuff live. But hopefully, when you are watching this, I will be live today. I normally go live later in the day than earlier, just because that's when most people are available, my friend group and stuff. But yeah, just always be on the lookout for streams on this channel. But yeah, other than that, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!